A life that's broken can be put together and redirected. In 2008, I lost my last home in Phoenix, Arizona. At that time, that was the last piece of $1 million real estate portfolio that expanded across 3 states: Oregon, Washington, and Arizona. I stayed in the house as long as I could, and I think it was the day before or the night before the bank was supposed to take over. In the middle of the night, I loaded up my little 4x8 trailer. I took all of the appliances out of the house. That tells you where my mindset was, a scarcity mindset. I took all of the appliances out of the house, loaded them into the trailer. I had everything in the house that I could take stacked on top of this 4x8 trailer, and I had wrapped around plywood with bungee cords to hold this thing up. And in the middle of the night, I drove to Las Vegas, Nevada, to my brother's house. I arrived at his house early a.m. and he came out to greet me. Tank was his name. He's deceased now. 6'5", about 300 pounds, and he was wearing a robe that was too small for him. And I'll never forget this. It was kind of funny. That's the first thing I saw when he came out, because he rushed out of the house to see who had pulled up in front of his house with this trailer stacked a mile high full of stuff. So, as any father would be, he was concerned. So he came out and he just was amazed that I made it through the desert in the middle of the night with that contraption that I put together. He set me up in the room with his 2 sons. They had a large bedroom. I slept on the couch. They both were in high school at the time. And we joke about it now, me and my nephews, that I was their first grown roommate. But we got through it. And that was the end of my real estate portfolio. That was the end of my $100,000 salary job. I left Phoenix, Arizona with a 4x8 trailer and a 1993 Toyota Land Cruiser that leaked oil from Arizona to Las Vegas. But the good news is, here we are now. I'm reestablishing myself, or I have reestablished myself, and it wasn't easy. It was the hard road this time. I took the hard road. And I talk about some of that in my book. But through certain principles that I talk about here, you can redirect a broken life onto a better progressive path. And one of the first chapters in my books is called Wants and Disciplines Have to Be Connected. And this is what I said when I wrote this book over a year ago. As I look back, it's clear to me that during the times of my life when the fire was out, my wants and disciplines were disconnected. This caused me to flounder and move aimlessly through that period of my life. But conversely, when they were connected, I was on fire. I graduated from Howard University School of Journalism. I landed a Fox Sports broadcasting internship. I graduated from law school. I had a federal clerkship. I became a legal intern at Adidas. I then became the NFL marketing manager at Adidas. I was a homeowner by 27 years old. I know without a doubt, if a person can keep their wants and disciplines connected more times than allowing disconnectedness to creep in, they will live a phenomenal life. That's the key. Your wants and disciplines have to be connected. Then you have to implement the inch by inch philosophy. Anything by the inch is a cinch. Anything by the yard is hard. But if I can do it, so can you. Message me the word book, and I'll send you the free download link to this book. It's absolutely free. The entire book, you can download it and read it, and we can begin the dialogue if you care to via email. Stay tuned.